So, let's talk a little Indiana Jones, shall we? Dr. Jones. Into June is when the release of Indiana Jones 5, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, is supposed to be released, and things are not looking too good for the latest movie from Lucasfilm. Um, they had a preview of it at the Cannes Film Festival, and it got a lukewarm response. And then for some unknown reason, Disney and Lucasfilm decided to lift the embargo on critics. And since then, it's not been very good. In fact, it's the lowest rated Indiana Jones movie on Rotten Tomatoes, with I think it's currently at 51% rotten. And now this from CBR, Indiana Jones 5 projected to fall short of Crystal Skull's opening weekend. That's not good considering the fact Crystal Skull wasn't very good. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny is on track to dig up a solid return during its premiere weekend as the summer blockbuster based on the eponymous globetrotting archaeologist draws near. For Hollywood Reporter, Dial of Destiny, which marks Harrison Ford's last adventure as Indiana Jones, Dr. Jones, is projected for a box office return between 60 and 70 million domestically. While impressive, cough, cough, the predicted domestic figure will fall well short of what the last Indiana Jones title, 2008's Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, earned during its premiere weekend, reeling in just over 100 million in its first 3 days. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is the franchise box office leader, earning 790.6 million in global ticket sales. So how in the world can you say that's a solid return if it's not going to do better than the previous movie released 15 years ago? Not only that, but the reviews are not very good. And granted, you got to take critics' reviews with a grain of salt. The reviews are not very good. And of course, you have Phoebe Waller-Bridge, who plays the Indiana Jones's goddaughter, who the movie really centers around. Because Indiana's nothing more than a divorced, broken down old man. And they portray him as such. Early reviews for Dial of Destiny have been mixed at best so far. Currently boasting a 50% critical rating on Rotten Tomatoes, Dial of Destiny has been credited for its nostalgic callbacks, but ultimately deemed it a rudderless close to the acclaimed Indiana Jones series. Alternatively, other reviews praised Ford's performance and the smoothness of its action sequences. Ford was moved to tears when Dial of Destiny premiered at the Cannes Film Festival in May, while former Indiana Jones franchise helmer Steven Spielberg admitted how stunned he was by the final project. And admitted how stunned he was is probably about how bad it is. Set during the vaunted space race in 1969, Dial of Destiny sees an uneasy Indy grappling with the U.S. government's decision to use former Nazis to beat the Soviet Union in its quest to make it to the outer galaxy. After helping Basil Shaw, Toby Jones, prevent Jurgen Voller, a Nazi, from capturing a coveted dial known as the Antikythera 25 years earlier, Dial of Destiny comes full circle as Voller works for NASA and has selfish intentions with his involvement in the Apollo moon landing program. Meanwhile, Indy and his goddaughter, Helen Shaw, played by Phoebe Waller-Bridge, journey in search of the dial. Dial of Destiny features a de-aged Ford as Lucasfilm used unused footage from past Indiana Jones films and advanced technology to roll back the years. However, Ford hasn't been afraid to show a more vulnerable side of Indy, going as far as to yell at the film's stunt crew while on horseback as he wanted to maintain realism with his character. Dial of Destiny premieres 2 weeks before Ford's 81st birthday. Dial of Destiny may need to break franchise box office records to break even, considering the hefty $300 million budget it took to make the movie, as confirmed by Disney. Though Dial of Destiny wraps up the Indiana Jones movie franchise, Lucasfilm boss Kathleen Kennedy suggested the titular character could be the subject of a future TV series. Dial of Destiny opens on June the 30th. Now, I will say this, $300 million is what Disney's claiming the budget is, but when you factor in reshoots, when you factor in the marketing and advertising, we're talking a whopping at least $400 million for this movie. So you're thinking at least $800 million to break even, which I don't think this movie's going to do that. So leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the new Indiana Jones movie. Is it something you're interested in seeing? Not seeing? Do you think it's going to be a bust? Again, comment down below. And while you're at it, please, if you would, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you like what I'm doing as far as the content that I'm putting out, the things that I'm covering, from news to politics to pop culture to entertainment. If you like what I'm covering, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell to get notified when my content goes live here on YouTube. You can also catch me over on Rumble and Odyssey. And as always, I thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you later.